Hello Seekers, welcome to Lifetime Soul and Moon Transit series. Moon will make a move in the sign of Gemini on 8th of July and will continue till the evening of 10th of July in the same sign. Moon will cover Mrigashira Nakshatra, Ardhra Nakshatra and Punarvasu Nakshatra in this particular zodiac sign. Moreover, when Moon will enter the Gemini zodiac sign, Moon will find Mercury, which has already made a transit in that particular sign, and Sun. So Moon, Sun and Mercury will make a triad in the air zodiac of Gemini. But Rahu in Taurus and Mars in Ashlesha in the sign of Cancer is definitely going to make Gemini zodiac come under Papkartari Yoga. Mind, body and soul. That's Mercury, Moon and Sun. Sun is the Atma, Moon is the mind and Mercury is the Chitta or the consciousness. Being in the Gemini zodiac, they get trapped between Rahu and Mars. Also, Moon is 12th from its own zodiac sign of Cancer. Therefore, insecurities will rise for the next couple of days. Obviously, Saturn is 8th from the Moon, so this is an Ashtam Dhaya for the Moon. This is a Ashtam Dhaya in the transit. So Moon will become a bit scared and you will become more conscious about your mind, body and soul. Now, becoming more conscious about your own self is actually a good thing. It can be a blessing in disguise. It can be where you are more aware of the negative areas of your life and you are wanting to or you're willing to correct that. And in order to correct that, if you take the right steps, you will be finding yourself in a very good position to become a better human being. So you can take this transit of Moon as a transit of upgrade, where you are only finding out flaws but taking it constructively, correcting them. And when you're correcting them, you're also ensuring that the future, the timeline of the future is also corrected in a similar fashion. There's the future that you create is going to be positive for you. If you are a Gemini Moon, if you have Rahu, Saturn or Mars in Gemini, then this can be slightly negative for you. You have to maintain your health, you have to take care of your emotions and you cannot behave childish. Sun and Mercury is Buddhaditya Yoga, so definitely the intelligence quotient will become very high, and when Moon goes into this particular position, in this formation, then you need to think everything from the perspective of knowledge. So the Jnana Yoga will become very dominant. So read scriptures, read Bhagavad Gita, try to find your answers in the quest of knowledge. Do not, because of the Mrigashira Moon, thought process will be all over the place, so don't let your thoughts just roam around anywhere, and because if that is the case, then the Papkartari is only going to make you insecure. Rahu is in the 12th house from the Moon, so definitely Rahu will create past life issues. It will bring past life matters right in front of you. Matters that you thought are over in your life will come glaring right in your face. These 3 days you should try to be as humble as possible. When you're communicating, communicate intelligently. Smart communication is the key in this case. Use your phone less and try to spend more time with the books. Then reading books is going to upgrade you and uplift your consciousness to a higher dimension. This is the right transit to go to 5D from 3D. This is the right transit to understand the secrets of universe. I hope you will make the best of these 3 days for the Moon transit in Gemini. Thank you guys for watching the Moon Transit series. More video will come soon. Stay tuned, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss another update. We'll meet in the next video. Bye-bye.